Have you ever noticed that some brands seem to grow effortlessly across borders, while others struggle to gain a foothold in new markets? The secret often lies in their content strategy. Specifically, it lies in how they handle the language gap. If your brand only speaks English, you are essentially ignoring 75% of the global internet population. But how do you scale a blog into 5, 6, or 7 different languages without hiring a massive team of translators? This is where the intersection of AI in content marketing and autonomous agents changes the game. Specifically, scaling multilingual blogs has moved from a manual, grueling process to a streamlined AI-powered workflow. By using the HubSpot Breeze Content Agent, businesses can now maintain a consistent global voice while reaching local audiences with precision. The global content ceiling. Why translation isn't enough. Many marketing teams hit a content ceiling. They produce excellent English content, but when they try to expand into Spanish, French, or German-speaking markets, the momentum stalls. Why? Because manual translation is slow. It is expensive. Most importantly, simple translation often misses the cultural nuances that drive conversions. Research shows that 76% of online shoppers prefer to buy products when the information is in their native language. Furthermore, 40% of consumers state they will never buy from a website that is not in their own language. These numbers tell a clear story. If you aren't localizing, you are leaving money on the table. But how do you scale? If you write 4 blogs a month, scaling to 5 languages means producing 20 high-quality articles. For a small or mid-sized team, that is a mountain of work. This is exactly where the HubSpot Breeze Content Agent steps in to break that ceiling. What is the HubSpot Breeze Content Agent? To understand how to scale, we first need to look at the tool doing the heavy lifting. The HubSpot Content Agent is part of the Breeze AI suite. It isn't just a basic chatbot or a simple text generator. It is an autonomous agent designed to live within your HubSpot portal. The real power of this agent is its connection to your CRM. It knows your brand. It knows your customers. It understands your tone of voice. When you use it for scaling multilingual blogs, it doesn't just swap words from one language to another. It uses your business's context to generate content that feels authentic. One of the most significant advantages is its effectiveness across multiple languages. The agent can handle a 7-language workflow with high efficiency. This means you can take a core content pillar and expand it across your global regions in a fraction of the time it used to take. Why scaling multilingual blogs is a strategic priority. Why should a marketing manager care about AI in content marketing right now? Because the cost of doing nothing is rising. As more companies adopt AI to flood the market with content, the brands that win will be the ones that provide the most relevant, localized experience. 1. Capturing international SEO. Search engine optimization, SEO, is much less competitive in non-English languages. While thousands of companies compete for a single English keyword, the Spanish or French equivalent might have significantly lower competition. By scaling multilingual blogs, you can rank higher and faster in international search results. 2. Building trust and authority. When a prospect in Brazil lands on your blog and finds a well-written, localized article in Portuguese, their trust in your brand spikes. It shows you care about their specific market. It shows you are a global player. 3. Data-driven growth. According to the HubSpot State of AI report, marketers who use AI spend 2.5x less time on manual tasks. When you apply that time saving to a multilingual strategy, your ROI per blog post scales exponentially. You are effectively getting 7 times the reach for a similar amount of human effort. Step by step, how to use the content agent for global growth. So how do you actually do it? How do you take a single idea and turn it into a global content engine? Let's walk through the process of scaling multilingual blogs using the Breeze Content Agent. Step 1. Define your global brand voice. Before you generate a single word, you must define your brand voice within HubSpot. This is the North Star for the AI. Whether your brand is witty and bold or professional and direct, the content agent needs this data to ensure consistency. This prevents your Spanish blog from sounding completely different from your English blog. Step 2. Research local keywords. You cannot simply translate keywords. A subtopic keyword that works in the UK might not be the term people use in Australia or India. even though they all speak English. The content agent helps you identify regional variations and search intent. This ensures that your blog is optimized for answer engine optimization, AEO, providing direct, clear answers to the questions people are actually asking in those regions. Step 3. Use the 7-language advantage. The HubSpot Content Agent allows for a high-efficiency advantage across 7 key languages. You can input your primary topic and let the agent generate drafts for your target regions. This isn't just about speed. It's about maintaining a high standard of quality across all versions simultaneously. Step 4. Add the human touch, human in the loop. While AI is powerful, the final 10% of the work should always be done by humans. A local editor should review the draft generated by the content agent. They can add local examples, mention regional laws, or use specific slang that makes the content truly resonate. This human-in-the-loop model is the gold standard for AI in content marketing. The ROI of multilingual content, is the effort worth it? Let's look at the numbers. Localized content has been shown to increase conversion rates by up to 47%. When you consider that, content creation costs can be reduced by 60 to 80% using AI tools like the Breeze agent, the profit margins become very attractive. Think about a software company selling a project management tool. If they only blog in English, they are competing with every other tech giant. If they use the content agent to scale their blog into Dutch, Polish, and Swedish, they might suddenly find themselves as the top-ranking resource in those specific countries. This is how small brands become global leaders. Avoiding the generic content trap. A common fear with AI is that the content will feel robotic or generic. To avoid this, you must use the inquisitive and direct tone we've discussed. Don't just state facts. Ask your readers questions. How does the new digital tax law in France change your content strategy? Are you prepared for the shift in consumer behavior in the DACH region? By using the HubSpot Content Agent to answer these specific, localized questions, you move beyond generic AI content and into the realm of expert insight. You aren't just filling a page with words, you are providing value, future-proofing your brand with AI. The world of marketing is changing. We are moving toward a future where answer engines, like SearchGPT or Perplexity, will pull data from the most authoritative sources. If your content is only available in one language, you are missing out on being the answer for millions of global users. Scaling multilingual blogs is the best way to future-proof your brand. It ensures that no matter where your next customer is, or what language they speak, your brand is there to provide the solution. Using an autonomous agent like HubSpot Breeze allows you to stay ahead of the curve. It gives you the power of a global agency with the agility of a startup. You can test new markets quickly. If a specific language version of your blog starts getting a lot of traffic, you can double down on that region. If another isn't performing, you haven't wasted thousands of dollars on manual translation. Taking the next step in your global journey. Scaling a blog across borders used to be a daunting task that required months of planning and a massive budget. Today, it is a strategic advantage accessible to anyone with the right tools. By leveraging AI in content marketing and the specific power of the HubSpot Breeze Content Agent, you can reach more people, build more trust, and drive more revenue. The question isn't whether you should go global, it's how fast you can get there. Are you ready to break through your content ceiling and start scaling multilingual blogs today? At Aspiration Marketing, we live and breathe this type of digital transformation. We understand that technology is only as good as the strategy behind it. Our team specializes in helping brands implement advanced HubSpot tools to drive real, measurable growth. Whether you are just starting your journey with AI in content marketing or looking to optimize an existing global presence, we provide the expert insights and hands-on support needed to succeed. We don't just help you use AI, we help you use it to tell your story to the world, one language at a time. Through our deep expertise in localization and inbound strategy, we ensure your message remains clear, consistent, and impactful across every border.